Hey there. So I had this idea that fixing a business was simple. It was just about having better people, better strategy, or maybe even just working harder. That was the belief I had ingrained in myself as I was growing as an entrepreneur. And then I started noticing that my idea or my worldview didn't actually match reality. uh, Something just didn't fit that way of thinking. And I observed it in my own business, but also with clients and partners where, the owner's doing well, but they were still in the middle of everything in the sense that every decision ran through them. They didn't really have a team that would step up and make independent decisions. They were the bottleneck. And that, as we know, causes all kinds of problems. It causes slow execution. It causes things to stall. It causes stress and anxiety among the owner because they're like, oh my God, what's the next thing, the next problem I have to solve? And especially this thing about, things started breaking when they step away. And I assumed that was just part of the growth, right? I assumed that, hey, you just work really hard, bust your rear, and then at some point down the line, things will change. But it never changed. It didn't change my own business. It didn't change in some of my partners' businesses. They just kept growing and they became more and more overwhelmed, and things just started to fall apart, right? Especially one conversation with a partner that really stuck with me. He said that, hey, if I step away, things start to slip. Forget about taking vacation without bringing your phone, your laptop, and do a working vacation. That's just crazy because it's not a, if you're working, it's not vacation. And we didn't build a business to just be working all the time and so on. So that's also when it started clicking for me, right? It's not effort, it's not about strategy. It's the problem is when the business just built to depend on the owner making all the decisions. And that's also why it really feels quite heavy. It feels heavy in the sense that if I don't check my emails for a few hours, what kind of emergency comes up? If I decide to, travel somewhere, go on vacation, what challenges do I face? Now, I've solved these problems in my own business by building the right systems, by leveling people up. And I have a lot more ease and flow and less stress and so on. But if you still encounter those types of challenges in your business, you can't let go, your team depends on you. They come to you with every large and small decision. And by the end of the day, you're completely burned out. You haven't been able to grow the business. You're just basically treading water. If that's the experience that you have every single day, we definitely need to talk. I've helped many businesses overcome those challenges by building the right teams, the right systems, and so on. So if that makes sense to you, if this connects at all, go ahead and schedule a call in the link below. Until next time.